Hello, welcome to Ellie's Inside. I'm Ellie. In April, a flock of sheep has caused a stir on the internet. You must be wondering how a flock of sheep could have baffled social media users. It all started with a photograph shot on Facebook. Let's take a look. Here you could see a flock of sheep standing in a concentric circular pattern in a field. This bizarre phenomenon was spotted by Christopher Hogg while he was out cycling near a field in Rottingdean, East Sussex, England. According to Christopher Hogg, he was on his bike when he saw the magnificent sheep circle. At that point, I was about half a mile away, which made me think that whatever it was huge, he recalled. It was saucer-shaped. He thought it was a spaceship. Christopher, who is a lecturer at Royal Holloway University, cycles past the flock every day, but he has never seen the sheep behave that way before. So he cycled closer and closer to the concentric circles and was stunned to find that the circle was made of sheep. He added that usually the sheep are noisy, but on this day they were very still and calm. It was so quiet, like they were in a trance. It was very eerie. He described it as beautiful, but also a bit too weird for comfort. He then shared the image on Facebook, which has caused lots of debate whether it was a crop or flock circle and or if the sheep were being summoned by a strange force. Some netizens wondered if they were pranking the farmer, and others agreed it was a mystery that warranted the recall of Mulder and Scully. The sheep circle has reminded me of crop circle. According to Wikipedia, a crop circle is also known as crop formation or corn circle, which is a pattern created by flattening a crop. Crop circles are strange patterns, normally special geometric patterns that appear mysteriously overnight in wheat fields. They are often regarded as the work of aliens or some supernatural force. On 26th of July last year, a new crop circle appeared in a wheat field near the town of Pale, slightly west of Rottingdean in Bavaria, Germany. It has a diameter of more than 100 meters, and its perfect geometric pattern has sparked curiosity from local tourists. Crop circles have appeared many times in the past in the farmland of Bavaria. This is not the first time. Some people decided to sit in a crop circle to feel the energy. They believe that this kind of crop circle is not man-made, but a natural phenomenon of energy. Others believe that this is a warning given to mankind by some mysterious force. There is something very interesting about this crop circle. It appeared exactly 6 years after the last sighting of a crop circle a few miles away from the town of Pale. On 27th of July 2014, a crop circle was discovered by a balloonist in a wheat field near Wiltshire, Germany, which is only 5.4 miles away from Pale. This has led many to believe it's a message from beyond. 2020 seems to be the year of crop circles. On 5th of July last year, a gigantic Templar sign crop circle has appeared out of nowhere on the farmer's field in Vimy, near Lens, in northern France. It was believed that this crop circle appeared overnight. This crop circle has drawn people in huge flocks to witness the phenomenon. Many had come to pray, and some even performed religious activities at the crop circle. Why? Let's take a look at the pattern of this crop circle. There was a gigantic Templar cross at the center of this pattern. The Knights Templar is a Catholic military order that existed in the Middle Ages. Some people's take on the phenomenon was that energy flowed from the earth to the field. They feel that this field is blessed, and they could sense large energy in between the flattened crops. Crop circles mainly appear in Europe and North America, and most of them found in the United Kingdom. In May 2020, an unusual crop formation was discovered in the Wiltshire countryside, England. According to the eye-catching drone snapshots, this crop circle is said to measure approximately 200 feet by 130 feet and shaped like a coronavirus. Wait a minute, a coronavirus crop circle? Yes, apparently it's true. However, the exact location of the field has not been revealed to avoid fascinated visitors flocking to the site during the pandemic. Let's look at the image of the coronavirus. Notice the 9 spike proteins and the 3 small envelope proteins. Now look at the crop circle. 9 spike proteins and 3 envelope proteins. How amazing! Ever since the discovery of crop circles, the cause of them remains a mystery today. We can't help but wondering, are they real or just a hoax? If they are real, who created them and why? Generally, there are 2 possibilities. First is man-made. In 1991, 2 men, Doug Bowler and Dave Corley, came forward claiming that some crop circles were their work of art. Both of them claimed they had been making crop circles for 13 years. They even gave a demonstration to the press. However, the quality of their work was very rough. Crop circle competitions were developed all over the world and gained popularity. Secondly, is formed by supernatural forces. If a crop circle is man-made, the crop stalks are broken and the crop is dead. But the crop stalks of the genuine crop circles are flattened rather than broken. And it was discovered that there was a lengthening of the apical nodes. This seemed to be the result of some of the electromagnetic or microwave energy exposure. This exposure caused the stalk to bend at various angles without killing the plant. On top of that, this expulsion of the node sometimes affected only a single row of cells within the stalk, something that we don't have the technology to recreate at the present moment. The leaves, flowers of an artificial crop circles will be scattered all over the place during the process of being crushed and broken. But the plants of the real crop circles were bent without having been broken and were still alive and flowering. Each strand of the crop was bent over at exactly the same height. It was so neatly done. It was hard to believe something so intricate could be created overnight. Scientists discovered that the magnetic field in that area was about 10 times larger than that in a neighboring area within a few days, and some also discovered anomalous radiation of 5 kHz. Some scientists also discovered that the seeds within the crop circle have increased growth rates and increased tolerance to environmental stresses. The yield of these crops was much higher than other seeds in the same field. In 1989, someone happened to photograph 2 shining flying objects in a field in Wiltshire, England. The flying objects hovering the field for a while, and a crop circle appeared miraculously. It all happened in a very short time. Similar incidents were also photographed in 2017. Since then, many people came forward to say they have seen flashing flying objects similar to that. Even though there are many man-made crop circles, the patterns were all way too simpler and smaller in size. Most of them are imitations, nothing compared to those highly complex crop circles which could not be completed within a few days. No one could ever produce evidence of completing such a gigantic crop circle. Incredible. In 2002, a strange crop circle appeared in England. In this crop circle, there's a grey alien which looks like an ET holding a disc, and there are 3 stars behind it. What is particularly special about this crop circle is the disc. Scientists believed that there is an extraordinary message in the disc. The message of this crop circle was finally decoded by a scientist in 2002. It's actually a binary code that read, "Beware the bearers of false gifts and their broken promises. Much pain but still time. Believe. There is good out there. We oppose deception. Conduit closing." Don't you think that's cool? Seems like a warning for mankind in their future. Speaking of the connection between crop circles and aliens, there's a mysterious stone that we must talk about. This mysterious stone was found in New Mexico on 4th of September 2004 near the 1947 Roswell UFO crash site. Therefore, it's called Roswell Stone. The surface of this stone is engraved with a peculiar totem, But a closer look reveals that this design perfectly matches the pattern of the crop circle that appeared in Rottingdean, England on 2nd August 1996. What a coincidence! Some people think it is an alien artifact that was left behind by alien visitors. Those aliens possibly journeyed across the universe, but only crashed in 1947 near a farm in Roswell. Some people think it's a very intricate forgery product or just a carved souvenir sold by crop circle fans. Researchers found that the color of the rock was identical to that of the carved surface, so they assumed that it wasn't a current work. After studying the artifact under the microscope, researchers couldn't see the marks of the tool that was used to make the engraving. Isn't it weird? What kind of tool was used to make the engraving without leaving any marks behind? Experts also discovered that the Roswell rock had a powerful magnetic attraction. It not only attracts the needle of a compass, but rotates within the presence of a magnet. But there was no magnet found inside after a CT scan. This has made many scientists think that the crop circle discovered in the UK in 1996 may be the fact that extraterrestrial life is trying to convey some message to human beings. However, we still could not understand at the present moment. Have you ever wondered why the aliens frequented Earth? What is it that they want? Purely giving advice to mankind? Or there is something they want here? What is it in us that they want? My understanding is this could be a warning to mankind not to believe that the scientific knowledge that aliens imparted to humans are out of good intention. They only passed on those technologies they believed would be beneficial to them so that they could manipulate human beings on Earth. They're using mechanical and electronic technology to simplify the human's mind, making them as robotic as machinery and standardized the knowledge. With this, it will be easy for them to manipulate human beings, eventually replacing humans. Have you heard some people say that science is a religion? What are they trying to convey? Be open-minded, not to be over-superstitious about science, and enslaved by it? What do you think? Well, you're welcome to leave your comment below and let me know. See you next time. Bye.